Welcome in, fellow travelers. I'm Marie at Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a reading for our air signs Libras. Welcome in, Libra. Good to have you here. Welcome in, cross watchers. Feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading. Anytime you come across this message and you were drawn into it was a time that you were meant to listen to it. The messages coming through or through the reading should correspond or relate to some aspect of your current situation, as well as resonate with the deep inner knowing. That kind of inner knowing where you're like, you know, something told me about that, thinking about it that way, or, you know, something kind of told me not to do that. Should resonate somewhere deep within your being, some sort of confirmation. You might also want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign, and your Venus sign as well. There will be an extended at the end of this video where I will dive deeper into the message and I will explore any zodiac signs that come through in your reading. Your support in liking and subscribing to the channel to help the channel grow is very much appreciated and very much honored. So thank you for that. So let's see where we go with you today. This is a meeting, a reading, not a meeting. Well, it's a meeting and a reading. So for Libras, our air signs, Libras. Messages for those watching, please. Libra. This is a message for Libra. I thank you. Okay, here we go, Libras. So, overall theme for the reading, you've got the High Priestess. Well, again, this is that deep resonance within. Could be about secrets as well. So we'll see where it takes us. Your situation right now is the moon. So it's about secrets. Things deep within the essence of your being. Things maybe that aren't seen. Because the moon, you can't really see things too clearly. Your opportunity is the Two of Swords. Well, obviously you're not seeing something clearly. And I don't know, it could just be maybe you're intimidated by something or you just don't know it's there. So let's keep going with this. The energies that got you here. Death. So this is Scorpio, or yeah, this is Scorpio energy coming in. This is about transformation. Something ended. Something maybe ended that you didn't see coming. This could actually be maybe somebody close to you transitioned on or passed away as well that maybe you didn't see coming. But the energies that are gone, that are behind you now, are the Two of Wands. So this was about making a decision to either stay in your comfort zone or to kind of step out into the unknown. The energies that are supporting you, energies that you are co-creating with the universe, is the Page of Pentacles. So this is about learning something. This is about new connections, new trajectories, meeting new people, meeting new connections, trying new things. The energies that are coming in is Judgment, coming into some realization. You might be reevaluating some things in your life, maybe looking at things a little bit differently than you have in the past, maybe starting to see some things clearer. Your concerns in this situation are the Ten of Cups. What is happiness? What is joy? What is ultimate fulfillment? What's right in front of you that you need to contend with? Queen of Wands. This could be about ego or gossip or drama. This could also just be about stepping into your own innate nature, kind of your own, like doing things your own way, beating like the beat of your own drum. Taking things into your own hand and doing them the way you want them done. Because what you really want, or what you're really hoping for, you've got the Page of Swords. Maybe using your ideas, your thoughts, your knowledge, things that you've learned, to kind of set forth the trajectory of your life. There may be information, or there may have been things that you haven't known in the past that now maybe you want to kind of like, it's kind of stirring you up inside, kind of stirring you forward, kind of like a little bit of nudge, like, you know, let's go over here and see what this is all about. Let's kind of look at this a little bit. It may have been something that you were completely closed off to in the past that you've never thought about. And now you're kind of like you're thinking twice about it. And possibilities, future possibilities for you, 9 of Cups. Yay! Going for your happiness. I see the 9 of Cups as more of an individual happiness, and the 10 of Cups more on a global level, where it's kind of like things are in harmony with family and friends and relationships and, you know, work and career. It's kind of all blending in together. And the 9 of Cups is more about your own internal, what really brings you joy. Service, working with others, being in a profession that just like really fulfills your soul. So something that wasn't really on your radar has come into your radar, and you're starting to kind of maybe open up to it a little bit. You also could be dealing with a fire sign. I got a fire sign coming through here. I got Scorpio coming through here. I got Scorpio coming through twice. So you might be dealing with one of those. You could be dealing with either a Pisces or a Cancer. So keep those in mind as we go along. So let's see what the 2 of Swords is for you. This is something that was just, you were kind of closed off to it. Not really, wasn't on your radar. Maybe you didn't know about it. Something that was unfamiliar to you. So we got the King of Wands, we got the King of Pentacles, we got the Lovers, and we got the Ace of Cups. I mean, this is like showing 2 different signs coming in. Earth sign and a fire sign coming in. Offering you love. A new beginning in love. Something that you may have been closed off to before. Or maybe you just didn't think it was for you, or didn't know it was coming. Maybe you wished it was coming, but you weren't really, like, it wasn't on your radar. You could have a couple choices here coming in. How you got here? Let's look at that. This is like transformation. Something else ended. So something else could make its way through here for you. So let's see how you got here. What are the energies that kind of brought you in here to this place? Because it looks like you went from absolutely nothing to a whole lot of something. Got the King of Swords. Could have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just someone that has a lot of air energy in their chart. Page of Wands. King of Cups. Could have been dealing with a water sign as well. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's a whole lot of kings here. You have every king in the deck. So as we go along in this reading, I would just really consider the male energies that have influenced your world, your reality, your upbringing. But you could have maybe left an air sign and went towards a water sign. Maybe. Or this could just be about, or this could just be about you kind of came to a place of being maybe less judgmental and critical, and kind of like transformed this energy of like the glass is half empty. Kind of transform this energy. I have been working on transforming this energy to like opening up, being a little bit more compassionate and empathetic, kind of seeing things from other people's point of view. Because the King of Cups comes in, is very emotional, has a lot of emotion inside, but isn't able to really like express it through the right channels. This is kind of that energy like somebody on the playground likes somebody else, so they go up and they either punch them or they pull their hair. Like that. So it comes out kind of passive aggressive. But whatever this is, there's definitely been a transformation going on here. And it came in pretty fast. That's kind of the energies that got you to this place. But what's behind you now is, wondering, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Do I stay in my comfort zone or do I venture forward? Because you got the High Priestess here. So there was an inner knowing going on through this that was kind of lingering in the background, kind of hanging out like the moon. Like something was in there hanging out with you, and you kind of had an inkling, maybe not about a relationship coming in or love coming in, but you kind of had an inkling about this Two of Wands. About, maybe you just needed a push to kind of come out on the other side, or kind of push forward out of your comfort zone. So let's see what the Page of Pentacles is. This is energies that support you. This is your crowning energies. This is what you are co-creating with the universe. You could be learning something new about yourself. You could be meeting new people, experiencing new situations. It's just kind of new trajectories. New. It's kind of a fresh energy, but it's also a very immature energy. It's kind of like just starting out. So we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Wheel, we have the Lovers again. Well, Queen of Swords is about asking good questions. Ask good questions, because this kind of seems like you're going from, well, this is obviously a relationship, because we got the Lovers in here twice. That's Gemini energy. And we got the Wheel of Fortune coming in. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is also air energy. So this is something that is kind of moving. It hasn't really stuck yet, right? It's just starting to change. And so this really is about asking good questions. That's the energy that supports you. Asking good questions, staying clear. The Queen of Wands or Swords is also somebody who kind of is not really emotionally involved yet. She's more about observing, kind of seeing what's going on, kind of looking at the situation, getting a global assessment, using her experiences before she moves forward into the relationship. And here's where you're learning a lesson. Because maybe in the past you went too fast. Maybe in the past you jumped into something too fast. Because something happened. It may have happened with maybe an air sign, and then you jumped right into it with a water sign. Might have went from one relationship into the other. before you had time to process, maybe learn some things. So now you're in a place where things are changing again. And this looks like it is, has to do with somebody an intimate connection. But now it's time to kind of not get too emotionally into it. There's some things that need to be learned here. And to really ask yourself good questions and ask good questions of the relationship. Because now's the time to see where you're really going to decide, the energy's coming in, judgment, you're really going to decide or reevaluate. Because sometimes judgment can be the same energies are coming in again, but it's a different face and a different form, right? So judgment comes in to ask you, did you really learn the lesson from the last time you went through this? So this is about being aware, watching for signs and patterns, the Wheel of Fortune, watching for old signs and patterns to show up. Because here's where you're going to learn. Page of Pentacles. Something that maybe you missed, Two of Wands, in the past. But this is gone now. That's behind you. So let's clarify judgment. So this is kind of really following those hunches, looking for red flags, right? Because there's some things here that aren't being quite seen yet that you might not be aware of. Two of Swords, right? The opportunity, Two of Swords. Now's a chance to see clearly. Judgment, energy's coming in. To look for signs, to look for patterns of maybe energies from past relationships that might be showing up in this relationship. Or relationships, because it looks like you got a couple coming in. We got the Hierophant. We got the King of Swords. Wow, there is a lot of male energy in here. There is a heavy influence of male energy in here. Which kind of signifies to me as a reader that this is probably about a male influence in your life. It could be paternal in nature. It could just be societal in nature because we got the Hierophant here. It could be, religious dogma. It could have to do with structures, responsibilities. Could have to do with something that is like, when the Hierophant shows up, that's about roles. It's about roles, it's about tradition, it's about patriarchy, it's about the systems that govern us. And we got the King of Swords with that. So there again, you've got things that are very structured in nature. Judgy. It's gives order. Authoritative. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles with that. So there might be an imbalance here of some kind with maybe in relationships, one person's giving quite a bit and one person's taking on a role more of a paternal figure. You got the Two of Wands again. So I guess asking yourself, what in this connection feels familiar? What in this connection might or might not feel different? I'm surprised the Six of Pentacles hasn't shown up. Or the 10. Because you got the 10 of Cups. So you're showing up here, or your concerns here, that this might just be, if it seems... If it seems like it's too good to be true, it might be. That's why things need to be maybe reassessed, reevaluated, because there's definitely some patriarchy, what's another word? Some very male dominant energies coming through here. So let's clarify what this Ten of Cups is. This is your concern. So you're aware. We got Justice. We got the Ace of Pentacles. And we got the Knight of Pentacles. Well, I think you're looking for some kind of balance here. It's requiring some kind of balance. Because an offer has been made, an offer has been brought in, and it's a chance for a new beginning here. But I think what needs to be looked at, I mean, this looks solid. It looks like it's trustworthy. It looks like it's, you know, but it needs to be taken very slow. Because somehow this is balancing some sort of energies in your life right now. And this is a different energy than here where you had the Page of Wands, where you kind of moved in very... Page of Wands is kind of very immature. You move in very fast. You're not really thinking of things. Now you got the Knight of Pentacles coming in. That if you want this new beginning, you need to go very, very slow. And you need to make sure things are balanced. Equal give and take. Because you got Six of Pentacles here and you got Justice here. So there's a concern about balance here. Giving and receiving. So let's see what the Queen of Wands is. This is, could be how others see you in this situation. So clarify what this is. Well, you got the King and the Queen of Wands coming in. So that's definitely a power couple. But this is kind of what's in front of you also that needs to be contended with. You got the Ace of Cups. You got the Five of Swords. Well, this other person might see you as the king to their queen or the queen to their king. They do have an offer of love here for you. This is a new beginning in love. They might feel like they have to compete with other people. But I think in this situation too, because you've got the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands here, you know, you've also got the Ace of Cups. But this is a love that, make sure that this love isn't built on lust, passion, and desire. That it's very much balanced out with like things of the earthly realm, you know, that it's not... It's not just about the passion of it all, but it's also about other things that are important to human existence. Because you got the Five of Swords here. So that kind of tells me like there might be some competing energies. Because you got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So both the king and the queen like to be the center of attention. Both the king and the queen like to have the best idea. Both the king and the queen like to be seen. They like to be heard. So, you know, there could be competing energies for that. When you've got two fire signs together, you know, in a relationship, I would just be mindful of the competing aspect of it. But this is definitely a new beginning in love. It just needs to move through with a lot of balance, a lot of questions, and a lot of evaluation. And to really take a look at maybe something that hasn't been seen before, Two of Swords, because there's a lot of paternal influence on this. Because what you really hope for, you got the Page of Swords here. This is kind of to be seen, to be heard, that your ideas are like, your ideas, your thoughts, your, how you communicate, that they're being kind of acknowledged and addressed. That there is something of importance. But again, you've got another page here. So you've got 1, 2, 3 pages, which this is a very, like at its very beginning stages here. Because you only got one night. So let's get one more on this Nine of Cups. It's a lot of signs coming through here. I'm going to have to write them down. Four of Cups. Well, I think this is more about you just didn't know or just didn't think that this was going to happen for you. It just wasn't, again, it wasn't on your radar. It wasn't on your radar, and then it kind of came in out of nowhere. Just kind of showed up. But I mean, the future possibilities for you is, you know, this can either go towards what makes you happy, or it can go towards, you know, what doesn't make you happy. So you kind of got two possible ways that this is going to go. And if you're working on the energies kind of that are presented here, of like really asking good questions, looking for signs and patterns from maybe, you know, past relationships, moving slow, doing things that are tangible in the here and the now, watching the competing, you know, energies of that, those fire energies coming in, making sure it's of equal, you know, balance and receiving, and really, you know, assessing kind of like how the paternal influence, how is that coming into this all together, right? Between the two. So let's see what we got here. We've got Gemini showing up. We got Earth signs showing up. We got fire signs showing up. We got a water sign showing up. We got water down here. We got another air sign. We got water here. We got earth here. Air, air. Libra, air. Heavy air presence. Fire. I mean, they're all here. So I'm going to look at air signs in the extended. I'm going to look at fire signs in the extended, and I'm going to look at earth signs in just the elements, because there's a whole lot coming through here. And then we'll also get actions and advice for you as well. But it looks like you're things are pretty in a good place right now. You got the Lovers twice. All right. right, so for Libras, let's get a crystal, something that you can use to help you with these energies right now. Something tangible that you can put in your hand. What do we got for Libra here? That one comes up a lot, and I really know that I chop up the name. I think it's Chrysocolla. And this is about self-love. Tranquil and sustaining. Chrysocolla encourages you to remain serene and strong during a change or challenge. Dissolving destructive emotional programming, it increases energy assimilation. This is your self-understanding. You have infinite capacity for forgiveness. Love yourself, even if you cannot accept yourself. You cannot give love or accept the love of others. To heal your emotional black hole, connect to the universal love that is inside you. It never runs out. You can give love out to the world and receive it in a never-ending flow. Forgive yourself, accept with equanimity what you cannot change, let go of hurt, and rectify situations that can't be healed. Remain impartial and speak your own truth, but recognize when to keep silent. Magical rituals may keep you chained to the past. There may be past life trauma to heal around being a woman. Here's your healing insight. Bitterness and self-doubt have no place in well-being. It is good to nourish your body with self-love and gentleness. Your soul path, loving and valuing yourself. So that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope this helped, and until next time, may the peace that passes all understanding embody the essence of your being. For those of you going on, the link is in the description box below, and I will see you over there. Bye-bye.